everybody. Good evening, everybody. I'm Laurie Delano. I'm the president of the Crowder College Foundation Board, and I'm here to officially welcome you to the 20th annual Crowder College Festival of Wreaths. Now, 20 is an amazing number for an event like this to carry on, but what is even more amazing is that last year, our 19th, we topped $1 million in funds raised net that went to Crowder College students over the past 20 years. So let's give ourselves a big hand for that. As usual, everything is beautiful tonight, both for the live auction and the silent auction. And thank you, first of all, for those of you that donated merchandise. And I also want to thank our Crowder College Foundation staff for all they do to pull everything together for this event. Our Crowder College Foundation committee has worked diligently along with our lead designer, Jane Lant, and we've had lots of volunteers working the past several weeks to pull everything together. So thank you all very much. Before we get started with our auction, just a couple of other thank yous. We had some nice piano music being played while we were walking through the silent auction, and I want to thank Becky Shaw for doing that for us. Also, a thank you to Great Western Dining for the food. They always do an amazing job. One thing I just want to mention before we get started is that we did have a winner last night on our raffle. Jim Armstrong won. He got to pick one of the live auction items. So the rifle is what he picked, and so it is not in our items tonight that we're auctioning off. With that, I'd like to introduce Bob Laswell. And Bob, thank you once again for helping us out with the Festival of Wreaths.
Thank you. 1, 2. Now we're on. Always my pleasure, folks. We are fortunate enough to be in the auction business for a living, so we get to do it lots of days a year, but let me assure you, this is my favorite. So we have about 34 auction items, and we're going to rock and roll, and we're not going to keep you up a long time. We appreciate everybody supporting Crowder College, and we're tickled to death with the 20-year run that we have and look forward to a lot more. So let me introduce my bid spotters to you. Rob Brown. I enlist Rob Brown to help me all the time. He travels with me to banquets during the week. Bruce Boatwright from 124 is going to be catching bids on this side, so don't be bashful. Get your hands in the air. As always, just keep bidding. If it gets too high, one of us will let you know, but hardly ever have to tell anybody. So, first auction item, guys, for the 20th year, Crowder College Wreath Auction. The first auction item is a handcrafted navy tan and leather handbag tote. Measures 16 by 14, gorgeous inlay paisley lining, designed and donated by Crowder College alumni and soon-to-be Foundation Assistant Director Wade Williams. He'll be in charge next year, and Wade and I will get to work together, and I'm certainly looking forward to that. So that is your first auction item. Let's kick off 2022 with a good one. If you're going to be a bear, be a grizzly. Where's 500? $500 bill, $600 bill. It's all going to be 666. I'm going to be 6 $700 bill. Now 888. Going to be $800 bids all 7 800. $800 bids all $700 bill. 8 now 9 $1,000 bids all going to be $1,000 bids all $900 bill. $1,000 bids all going to be 111. Where's the $1,000 bill? 1,011. $1,200 bids all going to be $1,200 bids all 11, $1,200 bids all. I'm front 11 now. $1,200 bids all. 1,200. Sold at $1,100. Bidder number 230. Dr. Patricia Pearson. Thank you, ma'am. Congratulations. That's what it's all about. Item number 2. This one's a little closer to my heart. My great friend, and he asked me to remain anonymous, but I don't do everything he asked me to do. This is donated by Dr. C.R. Hammonds. That is his pastime, is stained glass. I have some wonderful works of his at home. But this one is for Crowder College only. He said, I want to do something for the college, and I'm going to do a wreath. So I'm calling this the 20th anniversary wreath. Guys, it'll last. It's here from now on. Take it home, give it a good home, enjoy it. Let's help Crowder College with it. You don't have to worry about the leaves falling off of this one. You don't have to worry about it drying out. All you got to do is turn the light on. Let's sell that good wreath right there. Thank you, Dr. Hammonds, my good buddy, and let's go. $200 bill where? $200 bills, all gonna be $250, gonna be $2.5, half, gonna be $2.5, 200, $250, $300, $300 bills, all 3.5, half, $400 bills, all gonna be $400 bill, $4.5, half, gonna be $450, $400 bills, all gonna be $4.5, half, gonna be $4.5, 400, $450, $4.5, 400, $450. Sold it way up high at $400. Thank you, ma'am. $165. Jacqueline Kidd. Thank you, Jacqueline Kidd. Cindy is my voice down here because I can't see up there all the way, so she's helping me out with names. I can tell you a lot of stories about Cindy Brown, known her since she wore pigtails. Let's go. Historic pew from the original First Baptist Church of Anderson on a piece of McDonald County history. Donated by Larry and Jamie Van Kuren. Oh, isn't that a nice church view? You bet and help yourself here. Where's 300? $300 bills, all could have been 300, 3.5, 3.5, could have been 3.5, $350 bill, now 4 could have been 450, could have been $500 bill, 5.5, half, could have been 5.5, 600, and a 50, $650, $700 bill, could have been $700 bill, could have been 777, I'm 6.5. Rob's Way, $700 bills, all could have been 7777, I'm 6.5, could have been $700. Bids all 6.5, 700. You win, Rob, at 650. 259. Richard Asbill. Thank you, Mr. Asbill. Richard Asbill. All right, Hidden Grace Venue. We're going to let Paige Larson come up here and talk about this. She is the manager at Hidden Grace. 6-hour venue, includes Visa cards, Loves cards donated by Scott and Chris Wade. I didn't see you earlier. Hello, Chris. Paige, come right up here.
Everybody. So we are giving away a 6-hour free event at the venue for 2023. It's great for anniversaries or birthday parties. And then we also have $100 worth of gift cards. So total, it's $700 worth of an event. So there's also my phone number on the little voucher. So just give me a call and we can get it booked for you.
What's the time frame? How long do they have to use it?
Till they have to use it next year. For 2023.
So you got a 2023
Yep,
venue.
got a whole year.
There you go. Plan ahead. You got a year venue out at Hidden Grace. What a great donation. Thank you, Paige. Let's go. Who wants to give $1,000? $1,000 bills, all could have been one. Hold on, could have been $1,000 bill. Well, 500. $500 bills, all could have been $5, could have been $500 bills, all could have been $5, could have been $5. Come to the auction. $350, $400. $400 bills, all could have been $4 now, half, $4.5, $500 bids. All you got to be up high. 500, $4.5, $500 bid. Rob, I'm down low. Your way. $450, $500 bill now, half, $5.5, $600. $600 bids, all could have been $600 bids, all $550, could have been $600 bids, all. You know, Bruce, you can make a little noise too. $5.5, $600 bids, all. He's so used to not getting to talk much, but you can tonight, Bruce. $5.5, $600 bids, all could have been $6, $550, could have been $600. Your way at $550, Rob. $240. Hard to hear over here. Cindy Tallert. Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate every bidder. Homemade pies by Gayla Baker of the Jane Store. Big article in the paper about the Jane Store a while back, guys. That's the place to be. Winning bid gets choice for both chocolate and coconut cream. Oh, guys, let's have a pie supper tonight. $100 bill where? $125, $150, $175, high, $200 bill, $225, high, 5, get a brigade, 25, get a brigade, 200, 225, 5, get a brigade, 50, 250, get a brigade, 50, get a brigade, 50, get a brigade, 250, now 75, 5, get a brigade, 275, $325 bids, all 50, 50, 50, 50, now 75, 375, get a brigade, 400, 425, 5, get a brigade, 25, get a brigade, 4 and a quarter, 400, 425, $400 bids, all get a brigade, year in, 425, 5, year out, Rob, 400, 425, 425. Guys, he is a professional pie eater, 400, 425. Sammy buys at 400. He wants the chocolate, and your number is 177. Rob, would your bidder like to have the coconut cream? Yes, he would. Sammy Helms, number 203, 203. All right, we've got a 4-foot live blue spruce tree in a pot, fully decorated live tree in a pot, donated by Craig Lant. That is item number 6, right here. This is number 6 here, isn't it? Yeah, it has to be. All right, sell that live 4-foot live blue spruce. I'll get it straight in a minute. Let's go. 200, 225, $200 decorated and ready to go. 200, get a brigade, 25, 5, get a brigade, 25, 200, 225, 5, get a brigade, 25, $100 bill, 125, 50, get a brigade, 50, get a brigade, 50, 125, get a brigade, 50, 50, 50, 50, 175, 175, $200 bills, all get a brigade, 2, 2, 2, get a brigade, 2, 175, where's 200, $200 bill, get a brigade, 225, 5, 50, 50, 50, 50, 225, 250, 250, get a brigade, 50, get a brigade, 225, $250 bills, all get a brigade, 52, 25, 250. Sold it, 225. Cindy Brown, number 295. Rob, your tree decorating's over, buddy. We're going to let Dr. Pearson come up. We're going to have Dr. Pearson come up and talk to us about Donate Now. We have come on up, Dr. Pearson. Let's talk about this Donate Now. Guys, we appreciate it every year. We'll let Dr. Pearson tell you about it, bring you up a nice student speaker.
Okay, that works. Thank you. I hope you're having as much fun as I am. And I just got a custom handmade bag, y'all, so can't be any happier than I am right now. Oh, and I better put that number down. Put that number down. Okay, don't show that number until they took my credit card at the beginning. That's dangerous. I want to thank you all for being here. Thank you. This is my first Festival of the Wreaths. I've not been at Crowder a full year yet, and what a wonderful celebration, what a wonderful way to raise funds for our students. Everything that's happening tonight, all the money that's being raised tonight is for Crowder College students. And just last year, over $100,000 helped students achieve the dream of a college education. And I want to thank you. That's because of you. That's because of you in this room. Now tonight we're going to have a unique story from Josh McLarnon, a student here, very typical of Crowder College students. And so you're going to hear, even though his story is unique to him, you're going to hear a story that's very typical of Crowder College students and what they have to overcome to be here. And you're helping them achieve something that very few people in the United States have, and that's a college education. So Josh, welcome to the stage.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Thank you for being here with us tonight. Like Dr. Pearson said, my name is Josh McLarnon, and when Mr. Cullenber asked me to prepare a speech for tonight, I was very hesitant at first. I haven't done any public speaking since I was in high school, and if the hair loss didn't clue you in, it's been quite a while since I've been in school. However, after thinking about it for a while, I decided it was time to step outside of my comfort zone and challenge myself, because that's part of what college is all about, is really trying to stretch yourself and challenge yourself to something different. So this is actually my second attempt at college. First attempt failed miserably. When I graduated high school, I had no idea of what I wanted to do grew up. So I did what most kids do. I enrolled to school for fall of that year. Personally, I went to Missouri Southern, and I enrolled as a general studies major. So I just started taking random classes. The problem with that was I didn't know what I wanted to do when I grew up. And time is very valuable to me. And so as I took these classes, they didn't seem to be benefiting me in any way, shape, or form. So I thought I was just wasting my time with all these pointless classes. So ultimately, after a disastrous year and a half of school, I decided it's time to drop out. Didn't have any scholarships left, so moved on to the next step in life. Shortly after that, my wife and I've got her with me here. We got married in March of 2012. And so now with more responsibilities at hand, I decided to jump headfirst into the workforce. In that first year, I had multiple starter jobs, as I would call them. None of them I enjoyed. Just continued on working. And then finally, I got what I considered my first adult job. I got a job working for a large communications company in Joplin as a business customer service representative and an account specialist. And I thought to myself, I finally made it. This is it. This is where I'm going to be. After working there for a little over a year, my wife gave birth to our first daughter, Kate Elizabeth, in July of 2014. At this point, still wasn't thinking about going back to school, but if I was, now having a child, that thought would have been put on the back burner so I could help raise her. When she was around 18 months old, we decided it would be best if my wife became a stay-at-home mom. Instead of paying somebody else to raise our kids for us, we thought it would be better if she was the one to do it. And so now dropping down to a one-income family, school wasn't going to be possible, having a kid and a one-income family. Fast forward another year and a half, and my wife gave birth to our second and youngest daughter, Felicity Rose, in March of 2017. Having a second kid, one income, multiple mouths to feed, and all these responsibilities, school still wasn't a thought, but if it was, obviously that would have been pushed back yet again as I was trying to provide for them. But working in a call center did not pay well enough to have 4 mouths to feed on one income. And I found out very quickly that finding a job without a college degree that pays a lot of money is very, very difficult. So after job searching for 3 or 4 months, I ended up getting a job at a local factory working on a production line. Part of that, to make more money, is you work shifts you don't want to work. So I started working swing shifts, doing days and nights, which allowed her to stay home with our kids. And so I've been doing that ever since. That's been 5.5 years now. And now with her staying home, raising the kids, we decided we're going to homeschool our kids. We're going to be proactive in their education, and we're going to raise them and teach them the values that we want them to have and not hope that the public school system held those same values. We found homeschooling to be very difficult. We've all heard the saying that it takes a village. That can't be more true when it comes to homeschooling. It takes a lot of work. So we joined a co-op. We started doing classical conversations with our oldest when she was still in preschool. So this is our 5th year in the program. And our co-op, we meet every Thursday for a few hours. And with my schedule the way it is, I get some Thursdays off, so I'm able to go and sit with them. And it's just fun to watch them grow in a classroom setting with kids their age, even if it's only once a week. So over the years, I've been able to go to quite a few of these co-ops. I've always enjoyed going in there and getting to see them interact with kids their age outside of church and dance. But nothing ever changes when I go to these co-ops. I've never had any intentions to come back to school. It's perfectly fine working in my job until retirement because it allowed my wife to stay home and raise our kids. It was providing for my family, and I was just planning to stay there till 65 years old. Was it the job I always dreamed of having? No. Was it giving me a purpose that was bigger than I was? No. All of that changed, however, on January 27th of this year. I was off work that day, and I went to school, as we called it, with our kids. That day, I met a little boy named Zeke. Zeke has cerebral palsy, and he's in class with my youngest daughter, Felicity. Meeting Zeke ignited a passion within me to work with those who have special needs. Since that day in January, I've gotten to work with Zeke on the weeks that I'm able to make it to that co-op, and I love every minute that I get to be there with him. You see, before I met Zeke, I had never considered changing my career path. I was going to work in that factory until the day I retired. I no longer have a choice to do that. Meeting Zeke showed me who I am and what I'm supposed to do. He'll always have a special place in my heart because he helped me find my passion and discover my purpose in life. After completing my degree here at Crowder, I plan to further my education and get a teacher education degree specializing in special education. Being out of school for as long as I've been and jumping back in, it's not easy, but I've got these three incredible ladies in my life that continue to push me forward and to help me achieve these goals. I try to bring them to as many school events as I can. I want to show them that it's never too late to pursue your dreams. I want to be an example to them that they can do anything they want to if they put their mind to it, and that it is okay to struggle along the way as long as you don't give up and keep working towards your dreams. Again, I want to thank you all for being here with us tonight. It's because of generous people like yourselves that I was able to receive a festival scholarship this year to help me pay for school. It's because of generous people like yourselves that someone like me, a factory worker who is the sole provider of his family, has the chance to go back to school and pursue his dreams. And my dream is to work with those who have special needs. Thank you all again from the bottom of my heart. Have a great evening. God bless.
Thank you, sir, for an incredible story. With that, it's time to raise the paddle, folks. So this is your chance. If there's, if there's not anything in the live auction that you want, or nothing in the silent auction that you want, this is your chance to just raise your paddle, donate cash. We're going to get your numbers down. We're going to kind of go down through the scale here. This is a chance to raise the paddle and help those scholarships. We have 2 young girls in our office that are Crowder College students on scholarships, and said they couldn't be here without those scholarships. So with that being said, let's raise the paddle. Let's help them. You heard me say it earlier. I'm going to say it again. If you're going to be a bear, be a grizzly. I've got $2,000. Where's $2,100? $2,000 be is all going to be 21. Now 2, 3 going to be $2,400 be is all going to be 4 going to be 4 and a half. I going to be 2,500. 24 $2,500 be is all going to be 24 and a half. I going to be 5 5 I going to be 24 2,500 24 2,500. I have $2,400 bid. Mr. Jim Armstrong on number 149. Anybody else that wants to match that, raise your hand. We're going to go down the ladder. Scott and Chris Wade, number 192, are donating $2,400. Anybody else want to donate $2,400 on Raise the Paddle? That's so much fun. We're going to do it again. $1,500. $1,500 be is all going to be $1,600. $1,600 be is all going to be $16. $1,600. $1,600 be is all going to be $15. $1,600 be is all going to be $16. $15. $1,600. $1,600 be going to be $16. $1,600. Lori donates $1,500 on 143. Number 160, Jim Cullenberg donates $1,500. 235, Andy Wood, $1,500. 260, you'll have to get me a name up there. Stephen Holly, thank you, $1,500. Who else for $1,500? Aaron Gent, 216 at $1,500. Number 293, Bill and Mary Ellen, you bet, $1,500. Who else at $1,500 for Raise the Paddle for scholarships? We appreciate each and every one of them, folks. Let's go again. $1,000 bill where? $1,000 bill is all going to be one $1,100 $1,100 bill is all going to be $11. $1,100 bill is all going to be $1,100 bill now. $1,200 $1,200. $1,200 bill is all going to be $12. You want to give 12 up here? $1,200 bill is all $1,100 bill now. $1,200 $1,200. Way down your way, Rob, at $1,100. Steve Kelly. Or Carolyn Kelly. 182. Anybody else at 1,100? Anybody else want to give $1,000? Larry Van Kuren, 244. Anybody else? Keith and Norma, 290. 203, Sammy and Joy Helms. 246, Jernigan's. Thank you, guys. Who else? 1100. Appreciate it. Let's roll again. 500. 500 ought to be is all going to give. 500 to give. 500 ought to be is all going to give. 500 ought to be is all you want to give. 500 to give. 500 ought to be is now 600. 600 ought to be is 6. 700 ought to be is all going to give. 700 ought to be is all 777. I'm 6 now. 700 ought to be is 6 700. Your way, Rob, at 600. 128. Jim Karen Latimer. How about 600 up here? Number 294. Tiff Slinkard. Who else? Who else? We're going down the ladder. Where's 250? $250 to be is all going to give. 2.5, 300 ought to be is all going to give. 250 to give. 300 ought to be all 300 to give. 300 ought to be all 250 to give. 300. Gone 250. Ma'am, are you from around here? Haley Reardon. What's your number, Haley? 129. I got to see Haley tonight. You know, I don't get to see her very often anymore. Always glad to see her. Who else? Aaron Gent, 216, 250, 2 times the money. Who else at 250? 246, 256. I can't see up there who it is. Oh, Steve Robbins. Steve and Paula. Thank you, Steve. 137. Deanna Marcoux, you bet. All right. All right. This will be the last go round for Raise the Paddle, guys. We appreciate it. It's such a worthy cause. Let's go. One more time. $100 bill. $100 bill. $100 is all $100 100 you get $100. You get $100, Rob. 125. 125. $100 bill. $100 25. 555. 125. Let's get them long wheelbase $10 bills out. Your way, Rob. 100. $169. Bill Martz. Martin. Who else wants to give 100? Last chance. Guys, give yourself a hand. You just raised a lot of money for those students. Appreciate that. All right, table handcrafted by Jack Devine. Always a pleasure. Exquisite walnut coffee table with turquoise inlay. Legs and bracing are a combination of oak, elm, and cedar. Handmade by Jack Devine, Harrison Creations. You know, I say this every year because it rings true. You can buy anything. I mean, there's lots of merchandise to buy, but you can buy an heirloom too that the kids will fight over when you're gone. I guess is what I'm saying. This is something to say, hey, that's a Jack Devine. It'll be here from now on. It was handcrafted by Jack, and it'll be here from now on. So buy something that you can pass down and keep on forever. Is Jack here tonight? Jack and Sally here? They were here. I don't know if he's here or not, but anyway, great donation as it is every year. Let's go. 300, 325. 300 ought to be is all 325. 500, 25, 50, 350, 375, 400, 425, 450, 475, 500, 5.5, 600, now 50, 700 ought to be 7.5, 800, 850, 8,000, 1,100, 1,100 ought to be now 1,200, 1,300 ought to be 13, 1,200, 13, 1,300 ought to be 1,300 ought to be 1,300. I'm going to bank 1,300. Sold at 1,200. Daniel Cowan, 198. 198. Thank you, sir. What a nice piece. All right, Chiefs versus Bronco, club level tickets. Let's go see the Mahomes show. 6 tickets to January 1st, Chiefs versus the Broncos. Section 111, row 30. Park and pass, donated by Dr. John and Sheila Reagan. Thank you to the Reagans. Chiefs fans, let's step up here. Let's go see the Chiefs. $1,000 bill where? $1,000 bill is all could be the one. Could be the $1,000 bill is all could be the one. Where's the $1,000 bill is all could be the one. That's now 1,100. $1,100 bill all 1,000. $1,100 bill is all could be the 11. 1,000. 1,100. 1,200. $1,200 bill is all could be the 12. $1,300 bill is all could be the 13. 12 could be the 1,300. $1,300 bill is all 14. $1,400 bill could be the 13. 14 could be the $1,400 bill is all 13. 14. 15. 1,500. 1,500. 14. 15. 15 could be the 15. 14 could be the $1,500 bid. You want to give 15, sir? 14, 15, 16. $1,600 bid. Could be the Isn't that fun to bid? You don't have to pay if you get the last one. 15, 1,600. 15, $1,600 bid. Now 17. $1,700 bid. Could be the 17, 16, 17. Ma'am, don't look at him. Look at me. Thank you. 17, 18. $1,800 bid is all could be the 18, 17, 18, 18, 18. Could be the 18. If you bid one more time, I won't ask you no more. 17, 18. Thank you for. Oh, he did. Now 19. I can't ask him no more, ma'am. Rob, would you ask him for 2,000? 1,900. $2,000 bids. All could be good. Two. Could be good. 1,900. 2,000. Sold at $1,900. 247. Seth Walters. Go Chiefs. Okay, we got the Yukon Solo Bonfire Pit with stand. In the backyard or on the road. This will let you kick back, guys. They tell me they don't smoke. They can put them on the patio. It's got the smokeless fire pit, the stand, the shield, the shelter. You bet. I sell that nice fire pit. I know some people that have those and really, really enjoy them. Let's go on the fire pit. $500. $500 bill where? 300, 350, 300, 3.5, half, 4, half now, 500, 5.5, half, get a bit of gift, get a bit of gift, 5.5, 5.5, 500, 550, get a bit of gift, 5.5, half, now 600, 6.5, half, get a bit of gift, get a bit of gift. Ma'am, it's just like checkers and it's your jump. 600, 6.5, $600 bill, 6.5, $700 bill, 7.5, half, $800 bill is all could be $8, $800 bill is all 7.5, $800 bill is all could be $8, could be $800, $750, $800 bill is all 7.5, $800. There's the bid. Sold at 7.5. Put it on Scott Wade, number 192. All right, let's move right on down to item number 11. Trips 2-piece light blue luggage set, 29-inch piece and 20-inch piece, which also has a charging port with rechargeable power bank, quality spinner wheels, multiple interior extra pockets, includes a 10-year warranty. On the Trips 2-piece light blue luggage set, I believe it's right here. Our own Vanna White's displaying it, and you're doing a good job. You bet. Let's sell that luggage set. You bet. 300, 325. $300 bill is all could be good. 325. High could be good. Get a bit of gift. Get a bit of gift. 325. $350 bill is all could be good. Get a bit of gift. 350. $350 bill now. 50 down. 75. 375. 350. 375. $375 bill is all could be good. Get a bit of gift. 75. 350. Where's 375? $375 bill is all for get a bit of gift. 75. 375. 400. $400 bill. 444 could be good. $400 bids all 375, 400, 400, 425, 425, 425, $400 bids all 425, 5 high, could be good, 425, up high at $400, 193. I can't see who it is, so. Rob, would you ask that nice lady her name, please? Betty Puritan. You bet. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. 1 month of digital board advertising. Choose from 4 digital billboard locations in Neosho. Package includes design services, or buyer can forward JPEG art file. Choose January, February, or March 2022 placement. Well, let's see. Maybe that might not be right. But anyway, in your face billboards. $1,000 package. You can choose one of the 4 billboards. You betting, let's go. Oh, where's 500? 5.5. 500 ought to be is all going to be for to get up to give. 5.5, half to give. 600 ought to be is all going to give. 6, 6, to give. 5.5, 600. 600 ought to be $1,000 value. 5.5 to give. 600 ought to be is all going to give. 6, 6, 5 to get up to give. 600. 600 ought to be you want to give 5.5 now. 6 to give. 600 ought to be 550. 600. 600. Sold at 550. Mr. Wade on bidder number 192. 192. Set of 4 tires. Griffith Motor Company, longtime supporters of Neil Show, has donated a gift card good for a set up 4 automobile tires valued at $750. So, and I'm going to assume that if you need to go to a truck tire, you can upgrade. I'll go out on a limb and say they'll do that. They're pretty gracious about that. So, anyway, let's go on a set of automobile tires. We all have to have them sooner or later. 500, 5 1/4, 500 ought to be is all going to give. 55, 75, 600, 625, 5, 5 can give, 50 can give, 675, 5, 5, 700 ought to be 725, 5, 5 can give, 50 can give, 750, 775, 775, 750 can give, 775, 5, 5 can give, 50 can give, 775, 750. You're out. You got to be 775, 775, 7.5, 775, 750 can give, 775, 750 get a pretty 775. Sold at 750. Daniel Cowan buys at 750 on 198. 198. Private showing, B&B Theaters. Private showing for up to 90 guests at the newly remodeled B&B Theaters. Excludes 3D movies. Choose from current showings. Blackout dates applied. Subject to approval. Donated by B&B Theaters. Guys, up to 90 people. Let's go with that's a lot of popcorn, isn't it? You bet. Let's go with the movies. 500, 550, 500 ought to be a 5.5, half, get a give, 5.5, 600 ought to be, it's all going to give, 6, 6, get a give, 600, 5, get a give, 600, 5.5, 600 ought to be, it's all going to give, 6, 6, get a give, 600 ought to be, 550, where's 600, $600, 650, 650, 700, 700 ought to be, get a give, 777, you're both out up there, 650 now, 700 ought to be, it's all going to give, 777, I'm 6.5, I'm over here, where's 700? 650, 700. Sold at 650. Car to boat right, 226. 226. And that does exclude all chick flicks. Got to be a Western. You gonna go see Tombstone? Probably not. 15, my buddy Doug Hall. Hunting Sugar Creek print. You know, I can talk about Doug all night. I love to talk about him. I love to call him my friend. Here's your chance to own. So is this a Doug Hall original? Am I reading that right? Print number 10 off of the original. Yeah, okay. That is a low number, though, and I don't know what the addition was, but it won't be very many. And I'm sure everybody in this room has heard of Doug Hall and familiar with Doug Hall. He just got back again from that successful trip out west where he goes to the Cody, Wyoming, invitational only, then on to the Frederick Remington. Somebody quoted me a figure. I think I want to say his painting at Cody this year brought $16,000. I know 3 or 4. Number 10 out of 350, so it's a low edition of a low run. But anyway, you all know a few years ago he won Cody Best of Show and it brought $29,000 out there. The reason I'm reminding you all that because Doug Hall is known far and wide outside the boundaries of Newton and McDonald County. But he's Crowder College's own Doug Hall. Took art classes right here. Help yourself on Doug Hall. No, what are you going to do here? 500, 525, 550, 550, get a bit of give, 550, 575, 600 ought to be, get a bit of give, 625, 5, get a bit of give, 25, get a bit of give, get a bit of give, 675, 700 ought to be, get a bit of give, 700, 7.5, 800, 8.5, 800, 8.5, 900 ought to be, 58, 59, 9, 900, 8 and a half, 900, 950, 950, 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, 1,200 ought to be is all 100, 12, 13, 13, 1,400 ought to be 15, 1,600 ought to be 16, 15, 16, 1,700 ought to be 1,800 ought to be 18, 19, 20 ought to be $2,000, 21, 2,100 ought to be is all 100, 2,000 ought to be is all 100, 21, 1, I'm 2,000 ought to be is all 100, now 2, 22, 22, 3, 22, 23, now 400, 4, 24, I'm 23, 2,400 ought to be is all 100, 4, 4, 400, 23, 2,400. Thank you for your bid. I sold it $2,300. 216, Aaron Gent. Aaron Gent. Nice addition to a collection. We're going to let the raffle guys walk around here, guys, a little bit. We're going to give you a little, just a little breather right here. A good time. This is for the winner's choice. They're $5 each or 5 for 20. And guys, you get your choice of a watch. Got my choices here somewhere. Yeah, you get the self-emptying robot vacuum and mop combo, or the two-seater kids ride-on four-wheel drive battery-powered truck, or the Apple Watch. So if you want raffle tickets, guys, they're $5 each, or you can get 5 for 20. Hold up your hand if you want raffle tickets, and they're going to come around here. Need some up high up there. We're going to draw this out at the very end of the auction, so anybody else want tickets? Way up high. We need some tickets right up there, sir. You bet. Thank you. Anybody else need tickets while they're making the rounds? $5 each or 5 for 20. Anybody else? Appreciate it, guys. Anytime you want them, flag those guys down. We're going to draw that out here at the end of the auction. So we're going to item 16, Blackstone 28-inch flat top grill. Take the headache out of the grill with this flat top grill. Includes easy start, battery powered push button ignition. Take the headache away from outdoor cooking and spend more time enjoying the outdoors. Look at this nice flat top. I know a guy cooks breakfast on one of them every Saturday morning at 6 o'clock. And for $25 a piece, I'll give you his name. Be anticipating a big crowd, my friend. All right, let's sell that Blackstone grill. 100 and a half, 175, 200, 200, 225, 250, get a pretty good, 250, get a pretty good, 225, 250, 275, 300 ought to be 325, 325, 300, 325, 300 off, 50, 50, 50, 375, 5, get a pretty good, 375, 350, 375 ought to be, it's all get a pretty good, 75, 5, get a pretty good, 75, 350, 375. Gone $350, 273. Littlefields, thank you guys. Let's turn the page here and go to item number 17. Comfort Core Active Edge hybrid mattress with base queen size. Made with individually wrapped Comfort Core fabric, encased inner springs featuring quantum edge perimeter coils. The enhanced perimeter support reduces feel of the roll-off and creates a comfortable, I'm getting sleepy reading this, consistent sleep service all the way to the edge. Cool flow memory foam for added pressure relief and heat dissipation, donated by Leggett and Platt. 10-inch mattress thickness, guys. You got the base, you got the queen size right here. Somebody enlighten me. Does that pretty red bedspread go with it? No, it does not. I've been enlightened. No, it does not. Yeah. I'm familiar with that. All right. You bet. Sell that good queen size active edge mattress donated by Leggett and Platt. Where's a $1,000 bill? $1,000 bill. I mean, it'll make you run faster and jump higher, get up earlier. 500, 5.5, $500 bids all, 550 get a bit of give, 5.5, half, get a bit of give, get a bit of give, 5.5, 500, 550 get a bit of give, 5.5, 5.5. That's about a $1,700 mattress. 500, 550 get a bit of give, get a bit of give, 5.5, half, get a bit of give, get a bit of give, 5.5, 500, 550 get a bit of give, 5.5. 600, 600, 550, 600, 6.5, 6.5, $700 bill. You out up there, 6.5, $700 bids. All could have been 7777. I'm 6.5, 700, $700 bids. All there's the buy of the night, 6.5, 700. Daniel Cowan buys at 650. Thank you, sir, for your support. All right, we have a KitchenAid commercial enclosure blender. Delivers quiet performance on the toughest recipes, 60 ounces. Is that the king-size margarita, the 60 ounce? I thought it was. $950 value on that commercial blender mixer. KitchenAid all the way. $350, $400. $350, $400 bids. All could have been a give. $400, $350 get a bit of give. $400 bids. All could have been a give. $400 for let's have an auction. $200, $225, $225, $500 could have been a give. $25 could have been a give. $200, $225, $250, $50, $50, $275, $275, $300 bids. All you got to be three pair. $300 bids. $325, $500 could have been a give. $25, $325, $350, $350, $375, $350 get a bit of give. $75, $500 could have been a give. $75, $3.5, $75 could have been a give. To get a bit of give, 75, 350 to get a bit of give, 75. Donated by the Gaskell's, 350 to get a bit of give. You're 350 here. I'm trying to get 375. 400. $400 ought to be a 425. 55. 450. 50. 50. 50. 475. Get a bit of give. $500 ought to be all. 500. 525. 500. 525. 500 ought to be. It's all could have been a give. 25. 500. 5 1/4. 525. Your way, Bruce, at 500. Albert from Great Western Dining, 101. Thank you. $19 is a sterling silver lab ruby and diamond ensemble. Stunning set includes ring, necklace, and earrings. Perfect Christmas gift for the lady in your life. Donated by Stephen Christophers. Gentlemen, I will give you a warning. This is your chance to go from zero to hero. All right, can we carry a piece of that up front or some of it? You can't go wrong with jewelry. Oh, you bet, and you're getting the whole ensemble, and let's go 200, 225, 200, 225, 50, 50, 50, 52, 75, 5, get a bit of give, 275, 2.5, 275, 250, $275 bids, all get a bit of give, I'm straight away, 250, 275, 5, get a bit of give, 275, 275, 325, 350, 375, 375, 350, get a bit of give, 375, $400 bid, 425, 5, get a bit of give, 425. 450, 475, 450, 475. Now $500 bill, 525, get a bit of give, 25, 550, get a bit of give, 575, 575, 550, get a bit of give, 75, 5.5, where's 75, 555? Work your magic. I need 575, 600, and 25. Go right back over there, Rob. 600, 625. Don't say no till I tell you, and I haven't told you. 600, 625. 650, 675. Ma'am, have I told you how lovely your eyes are tonight? 700, 725. 700, you want to give 725? Sold at 700. Randy and Jenny Drake, 279. You are a hero, Randy. That's your birthstone. Good for you. All right, item number 20, Family Y membership. Enjoy all the Neil Show Family Y has to offer for your entire family for a year. Family membership at the Y. You bet, close and handy. We still got raffle tickets for sale. Don't be bashful. We got some more coming down. If you want more raffle tickets, get your hands in the air. Who wants to go to Y for 500 for a year? Family. 500 ought to be where 5 and a quarter. 500 going to give 525. 500 ought to be is all going to give 25. 5 and a quarter. 500. 525 going to give 5. 200. 250. I want to get you a bargain here. 200. 2.5. 300. 250 going to give 300 ought to be all 3. 3. 3. 3. 3 going to give 300. 350. 350. Rob, you're out. 300. 350. 350 going to give 350. I'm 300. 3.5. 350. 300. 350 going to give 350. 400, 400, 425, 450, 450, 475, 500, 500, 475, 500, 475, where's 500? Sold at 475. Daniel Cowan, 198. Who wants to go bike riding? We've got 384, item number 21 will be 1 or 2 times the money. You know, they've got all the new bike trails in the Osho. I'm not a biker, but I've heard great reviews and great reports on them. We have a large slate of mountain bike and a medium forest green mountain bike. Larger one is for those 5'5" to 5'10", the smaller one, those 5'2" to 5'5". 1 or 2 times the money, donated by John Hunter and the American Ramp Company. Let's go biking here. 1 or 2 times the money. 350, 375. That's half price. $350 is all going to be 375. 500 75. 350, 375. $400 is all going to be 400. 375 now. 400. 400 is all 375. 425. I got 400. 425. $400 is all going to be 450. 50. 475. $500 is all 525. 25. 500. 525. 550. 500. 50, 525, 50, I'm 525, $550 bids all 525, 550. You win at 525, 293, 2 times. Bill and Mary Ellen, you want 1 or 2? He wants the large bike. All right, what's your ETA from the Osho to Shell Knob, Bill? With a strong west wind. Backup bidder want the other bike. Rob, your backup bidder want in there for the other bike? $300, $325, $300 ought to be. It's all going to be $325, $500, $25, $50. You hard on me, Bruce? Good for you. 325, 350, 325, 50, 325, $350 is all going to be 50. Here's a great buy. 325, 50, 75, 375, 50, 75, 500, 75, 350, 375, 400, 375 now, $400 bids all high, 425, 555, 400, 425, 450, 450, 450, 425, 450. Sold at 425. Gina Rodriguez, 236. 236. Flex Steel, 4-shelf bookcase, gray wash finish, 2 drawers, donated by Lori and Jean Delano and Wayside Furniture. Standing in the back, folks. Sell that nice Flex Steel, quality Flex Steel all the way, and let's go. $100 bill. Let's do something better than that. 350, 400. It is Flex Steel. 350, 400 ought to be is all going to be 400 350, 400. 350, 400 ought to be is all going to be 4. Come on in. 200, 225. 200 now. 50, 250. 225, 250, 225, 250. $250 bill is all going to be 225. Here's a great buy. It's Flex Steel. 225, $250 bill is all going to be 250, 250. Your way at 225, 273. Littlefield, I believe. It's correct. Thank you. Appreciate all the donations. We're at item number 23, Mutton Hollow Getaway. 2 nights stay at his resort, 4 miles from Stockton Lakes Mutton Creek Marina. Sleeps up to 10 in fully furnished, updated cabin. donated by Latona and Danny Bailey. Do we have a time frame on this? Anybody know? Well, we're going to call it the upcoming season. I mean, let's try to use it in the upcoming season. We appreciate that donation to Mutton Hollow on Stockton Lake. Let's go. That's for up to 10 people. 200, 225, $200 bids all, 225, 50, 50, 50, $250 bids all, $100 get, $50 get, $250 get, $225. Here's a getaway vacation, 50, 275, Rob. Down $300 bids all, 325, 500 get, $50 get, 350, $350 bids all, $100 get, $50 get, 53, 25, $100 get, 50, 50, 50. You want to give 350, 350, 325, 350. Got to go 25, 50. Your way at 325. 240. Cindy Tallard. Thank you, guys. Jack Dawson, responder. Renowned artist Jack Dawson of Bittersweet Galleries. Guys, he donates every year and has for as long as I can remember. This is a donated limited edition framed canvas. First responder, framed and matted, ready to go. Let's represent the responders here. Where's 350, 375, 350, get a bit of give, 375, 500, get a bit of give, get a bit of give, 75, 350, get a bit of give, 375, 350, get a bit of give, local artist now, 350, get a bit of give, 375, 500, get a bit of give, get a bit of give, 75, 3.5, 75, 200, 225, 200, 50, get a bit of give, get a bit of give, 250, 275, 500, get a bit of give, 250, get a bit of give, you're out, I'm over here, you got to be 75, 250, 275, 250, get a bit of give, 275, 5, great buy, folks, 250, 275, now 300, 325, 325 up high, 300, 325, you say yes, 350, 50, 50, 375, 5, get a bit of give, 375, 375, 350, now 75, 5, get a bit of give, get a bit of give, 75, 400, 425, 425, $400 bids all, 425, 5, get a bit of give, 425. Sold at 400, Daniel Cowan Construction, thank you for 400. All right, who wants a multi-fuel outdoor pizza oven? Uses wood or gas. Baking stone creates a perfect crust. You know, Rob, Cindy, if you guys buy that, I'll probably come over and eat. Can we work that out? Multi-fuel outdoor pizza oven. That thing's really handy. Wood or fuel, so you could go tailgating. Do anything you want to do with that outdoor pizza oven. 250, 275, 250, get a bit of give, 275, 5, get a bit of give, $300 bids all, 325, 5, get a bit of give, 325, 50, get a bit of give, 375, 375, 50, get a bit of give, $400 bid, 25, get a bit of give, 25, get a bit of give, 425, 400, 4 now, 50, get a bit of give, 50, get a bit of give, 475, 5, get a bit of give, 475 now, 500, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, 500, 525, get a bit of give, 25, 525, 500, 5, 250, 550, 550, get a bit of give, get a bit of give, 525, 550, 550. You win at 500. Mark who? Mark who? Yeah, 137. Mark who? Thank you. Okay, we have a Sedonia sofa and love seat. Solid wood frame, leather look microfiber, high density foam support cushions, perfect for the living room or den. Donated by American Furniture Classics. Thank you, Richard. There's the boys up there that donated that nice classic sofa, Sedonia. And we're selling the pair just like you. Sir, can you give us a live testimony? Is it comfortable? He's asleep and can't hear me. Was it pretty comfortable? Is it in it? NFL approved and all that? Oh, yeah. All right. All right. Let's buy a nice set. Where's the $1,000? $1,000 bill. $1,000 bid's all you're getting the set. And I'll break it up if somebody wants to buy 1 or 2 pieces. I'll do that too. Just make me aware of it. $1,000 bill. $1,000 bid's all, guys. That's a $2,500 set of furniture we're looking at here. 750, 800, 800 ought to be it's all could be 8 and a half, half, could be 8 and a half, 800, 8 could be 8 and a half, half, could be 8 and a half. Now 900 ought to be it's all 999 now, 950,000 ought to be it's all could be 1,000, 1,100 ought to be it's all could be 11 now about 1,000, 50,000 ought to be it's all could be 50, 1,100 ought to be it's all could be 11, 9,000, 50, 1,100 ought to be now 11 and a half, could be 11 and a half, 1150. 1150, 1200, 1200, 1200 ought to be, all could be 12, 12, 12 could be 12, 1150 could be 1200, 1200. Your way at 1150, 219. Michelle, you want one or two, Michelle? I changed my mind. I went to a good home. Oh, what about a partridge in a pear tree ensemble valued at $1,200? 7.5-foot tree with features a partridge in a pear decor, matching wreath and garland, includes tree skirt, pillows, rug. Fireplace is not included. Donated by Jane Lant. Jane is our Festival of Wreaths Director of Design. Where is Jane? Been here as many. Stand up, Jane. You do such a great job. They asked her how many more years she was going to do this, and she didn't give a definite answer, so I think we've got her locked in for 10 for sure. But anyway, partridge in a pear tree, everything. You get all the garland, everything except the fireplace. You're doing a good, how's the fire feel? Yeah. All right, let's go. Where's 500? The decorating's over. Just take it home with you. 500, 5.5. 500 ought to be is all could be 5.5, half, could be 5.5, 500, 550, 5.5. 600 ought to be is all could be 6.5, half, could be 650, 650 could be 600 ought to be could be 6.5, half. What a great buy. 600. How about 625? 600, 625. 600 ought to be. Dan, you want me to ask her? 625, 650, 650, 625, 625, 650, 675, 675, 700, 700 ought to be 725, 25, 7. Thank you anyway. 700, 725, 700, 7.25, 725. Bingo, your way, $700. Stephen Holly, you bet. Stephen Holly, and you bet. Thank you. 260. Okay, I've been down here tonight. Is my friends Kim and Shane here? There they are right up there. How are you guys? I see you once a year, and tonight's the night. Guys, Honey Creek Nursery. We've got 3 each of Sun Valley Maple, 3 Burgundy Bell Maple, and 2 Brandywine Maple. So you're going to get your choice of one or all. So we've got 8 trees in there. And you can take one or all. We got 9. Well, I got 3, 3, and 2 on my. I'm just reading what I have, folks. So we have 9 trees. So much a piece. Take one. I'm not very good with numbers. I'm sorry. Let's go. 1 or 9 times the money. How many years have you guys brought trees down here? You were just a young man, weren't you? Yeah. And Kim was a basketball player in McDonald County. Cheerleader. All right. Let's go. Take one or all, folks. Let's go. $200 bill. $200 bill is all could be 225, 5, I could be 50, 50, 52, 50 could be 275, 5, I could be 50 could be 275, 250 could be $275 bill. Now $300 bids all 325, 5, 50, 50, 50, 50, 375 could be $400 bids all 425, 425, 450, 475, 475, $500 bill 525 could be 25, 500 could be 5.25, 500, 525, $500 bids all could be $500 bids all 525. Your way at 500. Cindy Tallert, number 240. 9 times the money. That way she's assured of getting the one she wants. 124 boutique basket. Where's this basket at? We're going to open this basket up. Carter Boatwright setting up here. We've got contains a Prancy purse and Prancy cosmetic bag. It includes Candleberry candle, Hobo wallet, and holiday decor. Donated by 124. Guys, they're kind of like Doug Hall. They're known far and wide outside Newton County, Missouri. Got quite a few frequent flyer miles, don't you, Carla? and all the flights have been great, haven't they? She's familiar with driving from where she's supposed to be flying from. So look at everything we've got in here, guys. You're getting it all from 124. Help yourself. Thank you, Carter, Bruce, Caitlin, and the whole crew at 124. Let's go. Where's 250? $250 be is all gonna give. $2.5. $300 be is all gonna give. 333. 250 give. 250 give. Where's 275? $300. $300 be is all gonna give. 333. 300 give. 32. I got you, ma'am. 275. 100 give. 300. $300 bids all 275. Where's $300? 325. 350. 350. 375. $400 bids all 400 give. $400 bid. Don't look at me. Look at her. 425. 425, 400, 450, 450, 425, 450, 50, 50, 50, 475, now $500 bid all, $500, 500, $500 bid all, 475, $500 bid all, 5 1/4, 550, $550 bids all, 550, 575, $600 bids all, 666, 575, 600. 625, 650, 650. You never know how far a pickle will squirt till you squeeze it. 625, 650, 675, 675, 500, 700 bees, all 700 bids, all 675, 700. She said we hit a slick spot. Go work your magic, Rob. 675, 700. Ma'am, it's so much easier to write a check for zeros. 700. 725, 750, he's back. Everybody here's looking at you. 775, 775. Look at me, dear. 775. He's so excited he fell down. Yeah, I know who it is. 775. 800. 800. You've told me no so many times I just can't take you serious. 825. 825. Man risked his life for. Thank you for your bid. I sold it $800. Must book by January 23 and used by September 23, so the upcoming season. Donated by 5 Star Foods. Who wants to go to Daytona Beach? $1,000 bill where? $1,000 bill is all $1,000 bill is all $1,000 bill is all upcoming season, guys. Here's Daytona Beach. 750, 800, $7.5, $800 bill is all $800 bill is all $750, $800 bill is all $2,000 trip here. 800, you want to give 8 up here? 8.5, 800, 50 8.5, 8.5, 800, 8.5, now 9, $900 bill is all $9, 9.5, $1,000 bill, $1,000 bill, $1,100 bill is all $1,050. I'll do that. $1,000 bill is all $1,050. Gas goes by at $1,000 on bidder number 243. 243. You bet. Thank you, guys. Oh, we're like the Derby. We're down the stretch, folks. I do appreciate all your support and help. I got the easiest job in the world. Beef, it's what's for dinner. We got a chest freezer with a beef bundle valued at $500. You got a 7.1 cubic foot freezer, perfect for your garage utility room. Holds 350 pounds of food. We've got the freezer and 25 pounds of hamburger donated by Norma and Keith Lindquist. Also includes a $150 beef bundle donated by Thog Martin Cattle Company. Let's sell the freezer and the beef. You bet. Where's the beef? And let's go. 300, 350. 300, 350. Get a bit of gift. Get a bit of gift. 3 and a half, half. Get a bit of gift. Get a bit of gift. 400 now, half. 4 and a half. 400, 4 and a half, half. 400, 450. Get a bit of gift. 425. I'll do that. You got to be 425. 400, 425. 450, 50, 50, 50, 50. 425. $450 bills. I'll get a bit of gift. Get a bit of gift. 450. 425. You want to give $450 bills. I'll get a bit of gift. 475. 475. 450, 475. I'm way up high. $500 bid off. I get a bit of give. 500, 5 and a quarter. 5 and a quarter. 500 get a bit of give. 5 and a quarter. 5 and a half, half. I get a bit of give. 5 and a half, half. 5 and a quarter. 5 and a half. 550, 5 and a half. 575, 600, 600. 600. Richard, you can feed them boys for 3 days. 575, $600 bids. All going to give 666, 575. You want to give 600? Daniel Cowan buys it 575. All right, we have an Oasis gift certificate valued at $300, good for 5 years on products and services. Oasis gift certificate. Guys, you got a 5-year deal on product and services. You bet. Help yourself. 150, 175, 102, $100 bids all 222. Could have been 2 175. Could have been $200 bids all 225, 250, 250. Get a bit of 275, 5. Could have been $300 bids all 3. Could have been 325, 5. Could have been 325, 350. Get a bit of 300. Get a bit of 25. Where's 303? I got 325, 3 and a quarter, 350, 350, 325. Get a bit of get a bit of get a bit of 50. Are you sure? 325, hit a bit of 350, 375, 375, 400, $400 bills, all hit a bit of 425, 5, hit a bit of 25, 400, 4 and a quarter, 400, 425, sold at 400. Daniel Cowan buys on bidder number. You'd think I'd have it memorized by now. 198. Thank you. All right, that Browning X-Bolt went to a good home on the pick of the raffle. We have a 2-person Big Game Spectre XT tree stand, 2-person 17-foot ladder stand with Flex Tech seats, extra deep and wide foot platform, body harness, donated by Eagle Outdoors, guys. That's a new store coming out to the junction out by the bowling alley. You'll see their signs out there. Eagle Outdoors will be coming in here next year, I hope. And this was a late item, I think, just did come in. So anyway, that's quite a tree stand. You bet and help yourself right here. 200, 225, 250, 250, get a bit of good, 275, $300 bids, all $300 bids, all you in here, 275, get a bit of good, 300, 275, $300 bids, all 333, get a bit of good, $300 bids, all 275, 300, $300 bids, all 275, going to bank, 275, get a bit of good, 300, sold it, 275 on bidder number 223. Snyder, thank you. Snyder's bought it. All right, guys, we're going to have to draw this raffle out, so they're still circulating for raffle tickets. If you want in on that raffle, you got a few more minutes. Our good friends at Lazy Boy has a heathered, chunky look, right, and that is right on trend and a very welcoming texture, very adaptable color. There it is, right over there. He's back. Sir, does that ride and drive pretty good? All right, good deal. He says, smooth. You're doing a good job, and I appreciate the help. Thank you to our friends at Lazy Boy. Great contributors to Crowder College. Lots of various causes. You know, we do a baseball alumni, and they always donate to that. And anytime they need something, Lazy Boy's right there, so let's help them out. $350. $350 be is all could be 3.5 half could be 3.5 200 250 $200 be is all could be 250 50 50 50 50 I'm $200 be is all could be 250 get be 300 300 350 get be $400 be 4.5 half $500 be 5.5 half could be 5.5 500 550 get be 5.5 500 get be 55 550 get be 500 5.5 sold at 500. Van Kuren's win 244. 244. That concludes the live auction, folks. I appreciate your help so much. Now, last call for raffle tickets. We're going to rattle them around here and draw out a winner. You have your choice of those three items: the watch, the little ride-on toy, or the self-dumping vacuum. I'm curious. If it's a robot and it's self-dumping, when it gets done, where's it dumping at? Back in the middle of the floor, so it still have a job. You know, Chris, I read your column every week. You sure make me hungry. I don't cook, but I do read it. Anytime you need a sample taster, you just let me know, okay? Yeah. Last call for raffle tickets. Cindy, if you'll stir that basket up, we're going to have a student come and draw it. Whoop, one's on the ground. Ma'am, you're the quickest I ever saw. You get your choice. Melanie Caddick, are you here? Melanie Caddick. So we have a phone number. Yep. What do we do with the other two items? I know, but then the others will just stay here. We're not selling it. Okay. So Melanie Caddick is the winner. That concludes 2022, folks. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Come and see us next year.